right, so here he is, DC, the one, the only Tony Ferguson, the former UFC interim lightweight champion, and the man who was the first to accrue a double-digit winning streak in the division, 155 pounds, that most people believe is the best and deepest in the UFC.
It has long been the deepest division in the UFC, and Tony Ferguson has maneuvered his way through that and had eventually captured the interim lightweight championship. One of the most diverse strikers that you've ever seen. I mean, the elbow he hit against Josh Thompson to split him open was unbelievable. And couple that with the college wrestling background, and every time you step into the octagon with Ferguson, you know you're going to have your hands full. From him walking to the octagon dancing, to getting in there and being so free-flowing, Tony Ferguson is one of the best fighters on the UFC's roster.
He really thrives under the bright lights. He is a finisher of the highest order. His training habits are truly the stuff of legend. Eddie Bravo talks about this guy training for 6 hours straight. Probably ill-advised for most fighters, but El Cucuy can do it.
He can do it.
Well, you hear the pop from the crowd, DC, as Nate Diaz gets set to make this walk here tonight. You never know when is going to be the last time we see this guy compete, but there's a lot to like when we see Nate Diaz in the end.
Nate Diaz is a savage, a guy that just epitomizes fighter. From the attitude, the walk, the music, everything tells you that when Nate Diaz shows up, you're getting ready to watch a fight. A fantastic striker and a great jiu-jitsu practitioner.
Yeah.
Nate Diaz is just a well-rounded fighter and one of the biggest stars in the UFC.
We've seen the Stockton slap before. I'll set the total.
It's just so disrespectful.
Over under 1.5. You think he throws it tonight?
It's just so disrespectful, but it's so Nate Diaz.
All right, we'll see if he invokes the Stockton slap here tonight, but Nate Diaz is back, and hopefully in a big way for his supporters around the world. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Well, it's hard not to smile as this fight is finally upon us. Nate Diaz and Tony Ferguson, a crazy back and forth outside the octagon. The hype gives way to the action here, Jim.
Yes, it's going to be a fantastic fight. You know what you get when you get Nate Diaz out there. He's going to talk to you. And even though Ferguson's trash talk doesn't make sense, he does know how to back it up. And it's about to happen right now.
Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground and say, no way you're going to just run me over. Easier said than done when you're facing Nathan Diaz.
Oh, another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Oh, man, both of these guys can really take a shot.
All right, early in the fight here, and Nate Diaz off to a pretty good start, found a home for that left hand.
I mean, and it's powerful. It does not seem like Nate is throwing it hard, but he always finds his target very accurate with that straight left hand. So he kind of feeds the right hand to get you moving where he wants, and then bang, he drops that straight left on you that hurts so many. Hurt Conor McGregor, and he hurt the welterweight champion, Leon Edwards, in the same way.
Ferguson gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. So we pull up the stats for you now. 32 total strikes. We'll see if he tries to change levels here. Trips his opponent with the ankle pick.
An ankle pick takedown. We're so used to seeing singles, doubles, high crotches. When an ankle pick is hit, you applaud the guy doing the technique.
Oh, how clean is that? Nice strike.
Nasty high kick. How is he still standing?
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Lands the overhand punch to the head.
He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
Huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this in the end.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulders. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm known for. But this guy has that dexterity. He has that ability to throw up the rubber guard, to be able to threaten from a position where his opponent was trying to find safety. There are many, many attacks here. Let's see which one he chooses to go after.
Under 2 minutes to go. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Ferguson's in half guard. And right into side control.
Nice.
El Cucuy, he's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Ferguson's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard. Strong reversal there.
Oh, this is some high-level, efficient, effective ground and pound by Diaz. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is wrapped in.
An attacking armbar.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Looks as though big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Ferguson, he can truly do it all. Head kick is blocked. Ten seconds to go in the round. Ferguson's now dealing with a cheek cut. Oh, attempting to go for the leg now. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two.
Good punch.
Oh, nice job by Nate Diaz yet again to find a home for that left hand.
Hey, he finds that left hand job, as we have spoken to time and time again. It does not look like he's throwing it hard, but he's so accurate and is hitting so well.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Well, he continues. Oh, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you...
Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble. Beautiful diving strike lands.
Oh, right into mouth.
El Cucuy's in half guard. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Ferguson getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes.
Nice reversal on the ground. Great job.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that... Oh, looks like he's going for an arm bar here. How tight is that?
Arms in deep.
Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
He's having his way with him here. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Ferguson's eye appears to be closing up by the second. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Tony Ferguson. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us, working for the submission once again.
He's fighting. He wants this very bad.
Heel hook looks tight. Oh, could get the submission here soon. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Both fighters back to their feet now. El Cucuy's tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time, and you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for Lynch.
Tony Ferguson has a chin on him.
Ferguson's knee attempt here looked like a good one, but it gets... right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on B Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Oh, nice right hand.
Final seconds. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Got hurt again.
Ferguson's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really opened up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. to the left hand now, unable to connect.
Nice punch to the head.
El Cucuy's cut, not getting blood in his eyes per se, but that is a huge gash on the cheek. Kind of looks like a slot machine right now, and if we get in between rounds, the ringside physician and the cut man are going to have their work cut out for them. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Big right hand. Oh! Lands a big elbow there. With authority, the body. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming.
Going down. Now he's backed up.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is...
Oh, no. He can't even stand.
Up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. It looks like...
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
El Cucuy's cheek is just fauceting blood all over his face, all over the canvas. Like, where's the ringside physician? Maybe time to call on the doctor. I don't know. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch positioning, you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did. Great submission defense.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this.
Diaz is going for an arm here.
Now it's tight. There it is.
Now he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous. Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of bump, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Ferguson. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
El Cucuy's an absolute mess right now. This fight might actually get stopped by the ringside physician due to that cut. There's the elbow.
Right back.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this athlete right now?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough. He's not going to win this fight. He may as well throw in the towel. I mean, his corner can stop it, the referee can stop it, the doctor can stop it. Somebody needs to do something, because this fight is over.
Ferguson's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Don't play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Oh, the round is over and blood is just fauceting out of his cheek. That cheek has gotten out of control. Cutman can only do so much, and given the fact that that cut continues to be attacked by the opponent, if this thing gets any worse, they're gonna stop this fight. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, big left hook there. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
And there's that jab. Oh, that body shot hurt him.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. All right, so the damage continues to be doled out, and I think a lot of fans watching at home would probably like to see the referee call it.
And that's very rare, because fight fans want to see violence. But right now, you have seen enough. This guy is beat. This guy is battered. He doesn't have much more. He has not done the right thing to allow for himself to win this fight. Oh, nice.
Well, body language is a great indicator, and that is one. Our referee's going to step in here. That eye is essentially shut, and if the doctor is brought in, and he's walking up those stairs right now, this very well could be the end of the fight.
It just happened very fast. It looked like it was a little swollen, and then a few more shots, and bam, it just blew up. He's really bad off right now.
And it looks as though he is going to allow the fighter to continue. So a nice pop from the crowd as that decision is made. He's got to go for it now, though.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh, just opening up on him now.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. The official decision is in. Here is the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 35 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Nate Diaz!
All right, so a huge win for Nate Diaz. The celebration is on, of course, in Stockton, California and beyond. And I know we all wish we would see Nate more often, but whenever he shows up to fight, always able to do so at a high level.
Nate Diaz has become a massive star in the UFC. He believes in himself. He trains extremely hard, and when he goes into the octagon, he always gives you 110%. Tonight, that was enough to get his hand raised.